Welcome everyone to another video, and today we're going to take a look at Nidoqueen, which now has access to Mud Slap. So Nidoqueen has been buffed for 2 seasons in a row already. Last season with it having access to Poison Sting, and this season it having access to Mud Slap. So this season with Mud Slap it becomes a little bit more of a ground type attacker, a little bit better, right? Because it does not have to use earth power for its main source of ground damage, but instead rely more on the fast move damage with Poison Fang to debuff the opponent's defense, and Stone Edge for that coverage, right? For the flyers that you might see that Mud Slap cannot hit at all. And in the lead we have Charjabug with Volt Switch, Discharge and Axe Scissor to deal with those flyers in the lead, and we have Clodsire as our safe swap with Poison Sting, Sludge Bomb and Earthquake. So the reason why I have Sludge Bomb on my Clodsire is because I forgot to TM my Clodsire to Stone Edge. So like generally I think Stone Edge is a little bit better because the coverage will be much better versus the flyers, right? Because as a safe swap you want to beat out those flyers in general. So going on to the first battle here, we will be having a Lopunny in the lead. So Lopunny having access to double kick and triple axle. So of course with the triple axle we do not want to shield the first one, because the first one it will be the weakest, because double kick will boost the attack. So in this case they know that they want to ramp up their attack even more, and that is why they will shield the first one. But it's okay because we will be able to reach 2 more axes before they reach a third triple axle. So in this instance we will be able to farm them down because they let it go, but it's okay, which means that we will have a lot of energy against this Mech Cargo, and we almost got one-shotted by this Mech Cargo. But now we are able to reserve all that energy for the Wish Cache, which is what we want, because now we have Nidoqueen in the clear to Mud Slap the Mech Cargo down. So if we are able to get to another Earthquake, it will be really good. Unfortunately we will not be able to do so, but it's okay. Our Charjabug does have quite a bit of energy, and hopefully they will throw the energy on our Charjabug instead of trying to farm us down, because if they do try to farm us down, I think we will be going into our Nidoqueen to try to farm them all the way down. But instead they did throw their energy, which is very good for us, because now we can shield the Wish Cache if needed, and then just Mud Slap this Mech Cargo down, which in this case the opponent does not want to see. So going into the next battle here, we have a Shadow Dragon Net. I'm still a little bit weird on the timing of the charge moves coming from Dragon Breath users, because generally Dragon Breath does take 6 seconds to get to a charge move, but now it does get to like about 5 seconds. So as you can see here, the opponent getting to another charge move right as when I get to mine, which is okay because now we are going to throw our charge move against them and hopefully take a shield of our own, and we do, and this time we are able to take them very low where our Charjabug is able to Volt Switch them down, and hopefully the whatever is in the back is something that we are able to handle. And in this instance it will be a Shadow Alolan Sandslash, which is very problematic because they will be dishing out a lot of damage with that Shadow boost, and hopefully our Nidoqueen is able to snipe them down, but unfortunately we are not able to, because they do have a lot of energy. And what is the last mon in the back? It will be a Shadow Drift Beam, and let's see whether this Stone Edge is able to take them out. Let's see it, and boom, it does take the Drift Beam out of the way, and we will seal that second game. So going into the third game, we are going to be met with a very awkward situation. I think this is the core breaker for the team in the form of Unova Stunfisk with that ground and electric typing. It will resist most of the moves from our team, but we will try to soften it up before going into the Clodsire, I believe, because we want to get them very low before we come out, and we want to bait out whatever is their flyer in the back, because usually Stunfisk will want to have something that can deal with Gastrodon, which is its main issue, right? So as you can see here, this is where Stone Edge would have been really nice, because now you have to deal with the, we'll have to deal out damage from the more expensive move. If it was Stone Edge, I think we would have been able to get to maybe 3 Stone Edges before they take us out. So as you can see here, they will be able to throw another payback against us, and hopefully we are able to take them out, but we do not, which is sadly the case. And we are going to use our second shield while they still have both their shields, which is now going to really hinder us even more. As you can see here, they will come back in with the Corvette Knight and they will take us out. So yeah, after this, I think it was not really a case of whether or not we can win. I just don't think we had the HP left to take out the Corvette Knight as well as the third Pokemon. So here we will have a Swampert in the lead. We will be able to tank the first Hydro Cannon, which we will do, but we will try to dish out the damage from Axeezer before they reach a second one. Unfortunately, they catch on their Emolga, which is not really that good, but we will swap immediately into our Clodsire to hopefully get their second shield. I think they use the shield just now, right? No, they do not. So yeah, if we are able to get the shield from them here, it will be really epic, because against a Swampert you need the shield advantage, but here they will throw immediately, and I think I over farmed there, which is not really good. And let's see, and we are going to try to bait them now to try to get both shields out of the way. And let's see whether this is good. Yep, we do able to get to Earthquake, and we will hopefully take them out with this Earthquake. And we unfortunately they shielded, but it's okay because we do have Axeezer to almost take them out, and they will have a Charizard in the back. So this is a very tough spot here. We will have to do some maneuvering of our own here, because we will need to sacrifice our Clodsire at some point. But here they will be able to take us almost all the way out with Blast Burn, but we just managed to survive that, and we are managed to get to Stone Edge to take them out. But let's see whether we are able to catch it, and we are able to catch that Hydro Cannon, and now the opponent is Energy Dry, which means that our Nidoqueen will be able to take them out. And now to the next battle, we will see an Umbreon, a Pokemon that has not been seen in the GBL for quite a while, because there's so many Fairy types and Fighting types right now that can just outspeed it. And now, as you can see here, we are going to throw our Axeezer against them. We will try to soften it up, and hopefully we meet some Fairy types in the back, or maybe even some electric types. Hopefully that we will be able to counter with our Nidoqueen. But they seem to be staying in here, which indicates that they might have another Pokemon that is weak against us. But it turns out they don't. It turns out they do, but it's not something that they show up immediately, which is this Hypno. And they will have the Ice Punch, so this will be a little bit iffy for us, because the Ice Punch will be doing super effective damage versus our back line, and Confusion will hit for quite a bit of damage. But the opponent does not want to see any more damage put on their Hypno, and hopefully they will let the Hypno go, but they did catch it, which is very unfortunate for us. But our Nidoqueen will definitely win this game, because we do have access to Poison Fang and Mudslap. Mudslap, as you can see here, it will just chunk them easily with no problem at all, and we are going to be able to take them out with another Mudslap. And the writing is on the wall in this instance, and they will concede the game. So in the next one, this is where our double ground in the back is very good, because here we are able to cover the Bastiodon quite well. And I think this is the only time when Sludge Bomb was actually preferred compared to Stone Edge, is when we try to go against it's a Decidueye, because it is a grass type, so, and grass and ghost, so Sludge Bomb will do neutral. And because Sludge Bomb is a little bit cheaper compared to the Stone Edge, we are able to spam it without caring about our shields, because we are able to outpace them to those charge moves. And as you can see here, we will be able to take them out, and we take both shields from both sides out of the picture, which means now that they will have to try to take us out with their charge moves alone. In this case they do not, and here our Clodsire is going to town because this Jumpluff just wants to over farm as much as possible, which is very good for us because now we are able to throw another Slash Bomb, but they do catch on the Bastiodon. There's so many catches on both sides here. Unfortunately, they know that they will not be able to do anything with the Nidoqueen in the back coming out for that surprise. So now in the next battle, we have a Shadow Alolan Sandslash in the lead. This is where we want to see it because at least we will be able to throw some neutral damage on them, but discharge will not be, one discharge will not be enough at the start, but it is okay as we are going to try to reserve our Charjabug for anything that might come in the back, and hopefully we are able to take them out of the way, which we will be able to do with this Slash Bomb if they let it go, and they do, which means that in the back it is going to be something very problematic for us, and in this case it is going to be the Altaria. So let's see how we do against the Altaria here, because Altaria, if we are able to get to another Slash Bomb, would be very epic for us, but because they are able to throw it before we get to it, we are going to shield it because this is the only time when we have the opportunity to deal some meaningful damage against it. And here we are going to throw discharge against it, hopefully take them quite low because this Nidoqueen will not do any damage against us, right? Against the Altaria. So, and in the back they will have the Azumarill, which is very unfortunate because now we will be in a losing position. The writing's already on the wall, but we are going to try to see how much damage we are able to do against this Azumarill. And here we are able to just bubble us down to take the win. So going to the next battle here, we win the lead with the Shadow Empoleon on the opponent's side. They will come in with the Dragonite, and we are immediately going to throw the charge move, right? Because we have two Pokemons in the back that can deal with Empoleon, and we immediately swap into our Clodsire and they will top left. So that is a very short game, simply because Dragonite now runs Thunder Punch instead of Dragon Claw, because Thunder Punch is a little bit cheaper than Dragon Claw, which requires 40 damage, 40 energy as opposed to 50 with Dragon Claw. Unfortunately, Clodsire does resist both Thunder Punch and Superpower, which means that they will not have that much chance unless if they use both of their shields. So in this next battle here, we will be meeting a Shadow Scizor. A Shadow Scizor is going to be iffy for our backline, but it's okay. Charjabug is here to rescue us out of it. Both shields are down, but we do have a charge move ready to go. And here the opponent comes in with a Azumarill and a Bastiodon, which means our Nidoqueen will take care of business very easily. And here Clodsire is going to launch another Sludge Bomb against the Azumarill and most probably taking it out in the process. Well, we almost did it, but it's okay. Charjabug is going to Volt Switch it down. Oh wait, they did not do it. So yeah, we're able to go in with our Nidoqueen now, with the Mud Slap all the way down. We can take another one Flamethrower, no problem at all. Bastiodon just does not have the attack stat to do some meaningful damage against us. But here we are going to Mud Slam that all the way down to take the win. So what do I think about Nidoqueen? I think that Nidoqueen is going to be quite relevant for this season. Nidoqueen is just very good. It is a very good alternative to Clodsire, right? Especially to bait out some Pokemon with Clodsire, and having Nidoqueen in the back could leave some people hanging. So in that instance, maybe there is some relevance to it. So with that, that is the end of the video, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. It always helps a lot. Comment what you think about the Nidoqueen in the Great League. So with that, that's all from me, and I'll see you in the next one.